Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. And Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. Born in the great nation of Georgia, here is the streaking Armenian lightweight contender, Arman Tsarukyan. And when this man has been given big opportunities by the promotion, he has absolutely busted the door down. A lot of people harken back to his fight against Islam Makhachev back in 2019. Prevailing wisdom is that that fight is going to materialize again, because since that point in time, Tsarukyan has been an absolute killer. And when he knocked out Beneil Dariush in December of 2023, he essentially made himself undeniable. He has been must-see television, all offense all the time. And again, not a lot of fellow lightweights are calling Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard asking for a fight with the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy Pimblett. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Arman Tsarukyan.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here he is, the superstar personified, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett, and now we'll see how he chooses to approach the early portions of this round. He wants more credit for his skills, right? He understands that he has a little bit of a larger-than-life personality, the Barstool Sports deal and everything else. But Paddy Pimblett can fight. He's a willing grappler, he's an electric striker, and has the highlight reel to prove it. And tonight he feels like everything is going to be at his disposal in what he believes is a stylistically favorable match. Nice straight right lands.
And everything's landing with so much power.
All right, early action here, and a nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter to close the distance and attain the clinch. He feels like this is a good range at which for him to be fighting.
Oh, John, you recognize that the BJJ fighter wants to be chest-to-chest so that he can... Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine!
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! Wow, that is great submission defense.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. Kick to the body by Paddy Pimblett. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one. Pimblett's in half guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
He passes the half.
Round two next.
Stop.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath in. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two underway. All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. This man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over. They're so evenly matched, they're going tit-for-tat.
All right, so he catches the kick there and beautifully counters with the takedown. So a nice job turning that defense into some immediate offense there.
He did a great job of turning his defense into his offense, but you can see that he's done that time and time again. He drilled that exact action, and it worked in this instance. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Tsarukyan. Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down, come around his neck, shove it down, build your face, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Pimblett's pass attempt denied. Get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Nice body kick there.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, bails on the submission now. He
stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Seconds winding down in round 2.
Work, I'll stand it up. Work.
2 rounds in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax, take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. Focus on it.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Starting to do some really significant damage. That's the biggest shot fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Huge left hand.
Keep your hands up, use your footwork now.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Making all these shots count.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Use your footwork.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Pimblett's in half guard.
Great ground and pound by this man. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
Can't attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Tsarukyan has got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and see who has the edge.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. He passed the half guard.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Getting them out here. Beautiful transition.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Let's go. Push, push, push.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Relentless pressure from the top by Paddy Pimblett. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Now into his mount.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Good work from the top here by Pimblett.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Pimblett. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Pimblett's back in full mount. 1 minute to go in the round.
Push him off. Push him off.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pimblett's back to the side control now.
Oh, right into mount.
10 seconds remaining in round 4. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath. This is the last round. I need a higher pace from you. I need you to go out there and put the pressure.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Oh, he lands a big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Curve him up. Go get him. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. He passes to half guard.
Pimblett's going for the sub here. Heel hook looks tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh! Beautiful job to escape.
Great job clearing the knee, getting this weight all the way across and defending that heel hook.
That was fun to watch. Tsarukyan gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to throw everything at his opponent to try to find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy.
Oh, and that kick is blocked. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. He got him again.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Pimblett's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tsarukyan.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Tsarukyan is in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Tsarukyan's right back to the full mount here. Side control now. Pimblett's eye is starting to swell shut. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by majority decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan!
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the pantheon of lightweight greats. A hugely successful defense tonight.
Big moment for this man. Every time he goes into the octagon, the target is on his back. Every challenger is the very best in the world.